Hi Pisces, this is Angel Aura Divination, and I'm here to give the sign of Pisces their mid-June 2021 Tarot and Oracle message. This is for Pisces. It's a general reading, but it's also going to probably talk about love and spirituality and career, because I really go over as many possibilities as I can. I suggest going to look at the collective reading that I posted at the beginning of this weekly series as well, though, because it will also go over a lot of the energies that a lot of us in the collective are experiencing together. So, I want you to be reminded that you're not going through anything alone here. Please also go follow my TikTok, where I post, more lighthearted energy messages about love and possibly even about lighthearted spirituality, past stuff. I also would love a subscribe. I would love a like for this reading, Let me know I'm doing something right here by leaving a comment or a like. I always appreciate that. This is going to be Tarot and Oracle message. I'm using the Energy Oracle. I'm also using the Star Tarot. I just got this deck and I really love it. I'm also using the Morgan Greer Tarot to give me some deeper messages for you as well. I'm just getting your cards out right now before I get into the reading. That way I can kind of already have it set up so I can get through this kind of quickly. I've done 12 readings already since this week has started, and it's only Monday. So, yeah. Anyway, or I guess it's 13 now. This is lucky number 13, right? Anyway, yeah, so I would love a subscribe. I would love a like. I would love a comment. Let me know what I'm doing right. Follow me on TikTok. Follow me on Instagram if you want to. I don't really post a lot of tarot content on Instagram, but I might start. Anyway, yeah, so let's just get into your reading, Pisces. This is Rest and Rejuvenation 19, reducing down to a 1. Ultimately, 19 reduces down to a 10, ultimately reducing down to a 1. So you need to start a new rejuvenation, rest and rejuvenation regimen, possibly even a skincare regimen might benefit you here, or a healthcare regimen. This also might be related to cleansing when you take showers or baths. You might be even taking spiritual baths as well, or adding spirituality into your showers. I know personally that what I do when I take showers is I have a crystal that I keep in my shower that I normally just meditate with a little bit while I'm in the shower and kind of try and get as much cleansing energy into myself and how much of the negative energy that I've kind of absorbed over time out of my energy and out of my body into the crystal and ultimately down the drain if I can, and I do that on a regular basis. With rest and rejuvenation, though, this might also be about, you could also use crystals on your bedside or in your pillow as well, possibly even under your bed for different purposes. I would say definitely do your own research when it comes to that and really figure out what's right for you. This might also just be highlighting that you need to sleep more, or you need to do a little bit more meditation work and really rest your mind and let yourself come to a greater sense of ease. The Star Tarot card that comes out with this Rest and Rejuvenation card, though, is Death. This is all about resurrection. This is about connecting to the divine feminine. This is about connecting to the greater universe. This is about connecting to the primal forces of the unexpected changes that happen in life, and understanding that life is not over simply because an ending has occurred as well. Especially with the Phoenix imagery here, this is also an indication that you could be doing a lot of astral travel during sleep. Ooh. You might even be entering some other realms, but that's all I'm going to say as far as that's concerned. I see something, but I don't want to talk about it, because it's just for one person, yo. Anyway, death is also, a reminder that, nothing is permanent for you. Life is not permanent, death is not permanent. So keep that in mind as well. Let's get some Morgan Greer Tarot cards out for Pisces, please. We have the 6 of Cups, we have the 3 of Pentacles, we have the 10 of Wands. So you might be feeling a little burdened and trying to make something happen right now with possibly a past life situation where you're, past life soulmate situation where you want to build a relationship with somebody who is a past life soulmate. I'm seeing here, this is kind of a burden for you in this energy, and they're really saying that you need to rest within that energy, especially if you're trying to manifest a new beginning with somebody from your past. You might benefit from taking a break. Yeah, because you're already actually connected with the 4 of Swords here, or this situation has already ended and you're just healing from that. We also have the 7 of Cups here. The 7 of Cups also talks about illusions. It also talks about the possibility that some of the possibilities you see are not actually possibilities that you should be seeking. We also have the Ten of Cups here coming out for this rest and rejuvenation energy with death as well, saying that there is happiness here for you. You just need to figure out what it is and let go of the rest. Really focus on, you know, where do you want to be? What do you want to be doing? Who do you want to be doing that with, and why? Is it really benefiting you emotionally to keep a lot of options open? Is it benefiting you emotionally to be focusing on who is your past life connection versus who is your current life connection? Who are you connecting with right now? And what is more important here? You know what I mean? Is this part of your spiritual path where you are starting to understand that certain relationships are over and have ended for a particular reason, and you're now allowing that to occur and going into this greater sense of rest and rejuvenation so that you can heal from that? The next energy oracle card that I have out for you, Pisces, is community. This is a 7. Lucky number 7. 7 is about divinity. 7 is also about connecting to higher consciousness. It's about intuition as well. You really are wanting to build something with some soul family, soul tribe here, I do see. But there are some people around you that are a little bit deceptive, not necessarily malaligned, but just they don't have the best intentions at heart all the time. And I think that you're going to be coming into an awareness of this very soon. You know, there might be some magical or spirit activity surrounding you right now. Your guides are with you here, but there might even be some extraneous spirit activity surrounding you where you're starting to notice weird occurrences. I would say be aware of that, because this might be just an indication that you're going through a spiritual awakening and you're becoming more aware of the spirits that are actually surrounding you at every given moment. Focus on balancing out your energies, and they will kind of balance out their energies with you. This is nothing to fear. That's what my guides just said. The Star Tarot has the Empress. You are going to be coming into a greater sense of abundance, and you are also going to be connecting to that Venus, divine feminine energy. You are coming into a greater awareness of the abundance that you attract, and you also are working with the law of attraction. There might even be a lot of fairy activity around you as well. If you are somebody who works with fairies, you might even be going into other realms through your astral travel. That is really being highlighted here, where you are more like, it's like that the version of yourself that's in that realm is more abundant and more ascended than you are, and that's interesting to see. I don't know if that applies to a lot of people. You're also in a very calm, peaceful energy right now. That's great energy to be in, because you are trying to bring in some really positive vibes into your life, and that is going to be highlighted for you moving forward, this calm, peaceful energy that you're in. You are also going through some cycles of change, I see. So let's talk about that with the Morgan Greer Tarot. Possibly even changes in your relationship or family dynamics. You might even be moving. We have the Emperor here. Yeah, so you might be entering into a new relationship with another individual that is somewhat on your level. You might be a spiritually ascended individual. This person might have a good job. We have the Two of Swords here, but don't expect it to work out overnight. There are some kinks that need to be worked out. My guides just said this person does want to grant you some kind of freedom, though. Possibly freedom of expression through the home front with the this is the Four of Wands here. You are going to be having more beneficial living situation with this individual if you do connect to them. Just understand that not everybody is here for your highest good, so maybe you're connecting with multiple people and you need to understand which ones are for you and which ones are not. This person could be a Scorpio individual if they're not a Taurus or an Aries placement as well. There is some karma that needs to be played out between you and this person, and that's what the Tower is here to communicate, is that there needs to be some things that are talked about and some karmic empires that need to be destroyed, basically. The Knight of Cups comes out to say that somebody needs to communicate their emotions. Somebody might even owe you an apology, Pisces. I wanted to call you Scorpio, but that could also just be me trying to read for myself. I don't really want to read for myself, but sometimes it's hard, especially because I'm trying to channel. We have the Hanged Man out here, so this is actually about you, Pisces. Maybe you owe somebody an apology, really, especially if you're a Pisces masculine. Anything else for community, please? There are a lot of people surrounding you right now. We also have the Queen of Cups here. So yeah, the masculine needs to serve the feminine here. Because the feminine is higher or stronger in the energy in this reading, at least. And so the masculine is going to be coming forward to the feminine, who is a little bit more emotionally masterful, possibly even more spiritually protected, or spiritually ascended as well, which is what I was getting with the Empress and the Emperor. Things are going to be coming together, possibly even very quickly, once you do come into communication with this individual. If you're not already in communication, this might be a soulmate connection or a past life connection, but it's not necessarily twin flame. There's a lot that needs to be protected, especially on the emotional front. So just be on guard when people start coming into your energy, because you might even have some false twins or some false soulmates coming into your energy space that are like, I have something to offer you at this moment, but it's false intuition where they feel guided towards you because they're attracted to you, not because they actually have a connection with you in that way. You are going to be wanting to develop a better home front and a better living situation for yourself, because the positive environment is going to help you develop more abundance for yourself. You might even be wanting to manifest children right now, and you're not able to do that in the current circumstance that you're in. The Emperor person that is going to be dealing with you might also want to protect you in some way. Okay, so the last energy oracle card that we have is, what is this? Door to Spirit. This is a 32 reducing down to a 5. You are coming into a greater sense of a spiritual awakening. A door is being opened for you where you are going to be able to enter into the door of Spirit. This could also be the door opening up to your connection to another realm, possibly, where you're doing a lot of astral traveling. I do want to say, though, that this is an interesting energy because the Star Tarot card that came out with it is the Devil, which is interesting. So you could either be connecting really closely to the horned god or to a version of the horned god, regardless of what like pantheon or spirituality you actually entertain. There's a lot of different gods or deities that are associated with the horned god concept, not just the devil. You could also be really feeling like deeply negatively connected to an individual that you want to get away from at this time, and you're really focusing on spirituality and kind of cleansing yourself, meditating and that kind of stuff, really coming into a peace. You might even want to be alone, or you might be feeling yourself isolating because of fear of a negative toxic connection with somebody around you, possibly a Capricorn. This energy is very strong, but this could also just be trickster energy. And so it's interesting that I was telling you about, you might have some kind of spirit energy or spirit activity around you, and you're fearful of that. They can sense your fear and they want to actually isolate you a little bit, so be wary of that. Don't let them isolate you. Don't let them get you out of your groove. Don't let them knock you off of your path, especially with this new expansion coming in this relationship sector of your life. Don't let them knock you off your path, because new emotional beginnings are coming for you with the Ace of Cups here, as long as you remember that you are on a spiritual journey here, and this might even be a spiritual test. And it's all about personal balance and connecting deeper to your guides here with Temperance. Possibly even connecting a little bit deeper to your own personal philosophy when it comes to spirit activity. And it's like, okay, they're even saying it's like how you deal with terrorists. We don't negotiate with terrorists. We don't negotiate with spirits that deal with us that aren't in love and light. You know what I mean? And I'm not a big love and light advocate, but I am saying it's when you're dealing with spirits, some of them are on some bullshit, and don't let them be on bullshit. Just saying, you know what I mean? Like, don't let them be on bullshit if you're dealing with spirits. That's just that's just the facts, yo. Yeah, facts. Strength. The lion that she is holding is a spirit, and she is the practitioner. She is the one in control here, and the lion is supposed to be stronger than her. So this is you, and this is how you need to behave when spirit activity is around you and they try to cause fear, when they try to make things happen that they have no control over. This could even be people around you. Maybe you're dealing with the demons of somebody else as well. You know, people who have negative toxic associations with their mental health and things like that. And so you have to become more ascended than these individuals and let them kind of suffer in silence. And this could even be you wrestling with the inner demons of yourself or the inner demons of other people. You could even be doing shadow work right now and really pushing away and setting the boundaries that you need to set with other people, so that they can't let all of their bad juju run all over your plate, so that you can benefit from your own manifestation of material and spiritual abundance. I said as spiritual, but you know what I mean. And that's all about inner balance, connecting yourself to your higher self, and also possibly even connecting to the shadow self and utilizing that energy as well, which can be difficult for many, and why you might even be having strength come out for you. We have the King of Rods here, though. This is all about your connection to the guides. This is all about your connection to the universe and how you can really make it work for you. This is what's going to be giving you a greater sense of freedom within yourself, though, which will also be allowing you to bring in a new sense of wholeness that you can utilize to have a greater relationship with your soulmate when they come in for you, if they're not already here. So now I'm just going to pull one energy oracle card, and then we're going to be out of here for your advice. We have the Thinking Woman, which is a 47, reducing down to a master number, 11. 11 is all about the new beginnings after the first major cycle of life. So that you could be, entering a new beginning after, a major cycle has ended, where you're finding a new transformation and finding something else to build on. You are manifesting positive cycles in your life with the Six of Wands here to support the Thinking Woman. You've been doing a lot of personal study, possibly even a deeper understanding of your own personal mental health, or your own personal Akashic records. They were saying something about a library, though I don't know what that's about. Maybe you're doing astral travel to connect deeper to your Akashic records, and they're taking you to a library. I'm not exactly sure. The journey is going to continue after the first battle, so you might be feeling a lot of these spiritual tests, especially when it's talking about those spirits activities, the spiritual activity that's happening around you, whether it's spirits or something else, possibly even fairies, nefarious fairies. There's no need to fight them. You're not fighting an actual war. But don't let the karma from dealing with spirits change your path either. That's the other thing that I want to say with the Thinking Woman here. Don't overthink the relationship with them to the point that you have to take out vengeance, or that you have to start casting out positive guides and things like that, Because spirit activity is kind of like bacteria, in the sense that, there's good bacteria in your body and there's bad bacteria. And some of the bad bacteria can make you sick, and some of the good bacteria can also work against you if there's too much of it, and it's kind of understanding the balance between working with those things. It's not like, and it's spiritually, it's a little easier to clear the energy than it would be if it were like in your body, you know what I mean? But, there are good ways to go about that, and there are bad ways to go about that. I would say really do some deep personal connecting with yourself. And if you need to go and seek someone out to do some spiritual work with you when it comes to your guides, or to give you a reading, I would always suggest going and finding somebody. There are a lot of great readers here on YouTube who will give you personal readings. That's what I'm actually talking about, or possibly even energetic readings. There are a lot of people just in general who can actually do that. You just have to find the right one for you, and that's what it's all about. And that could also be what the Thinking Woman is about, is really figuring out what's right for you, for your own spiritual path as well, moving forward, as the door to spirit is open for you, and you are able to take the journeys that you need to take to understand the things that are happening for you at this time. And that's all I really have for you, Pisces. I didn't want to give you the shortest reading, but I don't think I'm going to be giving you the shortest reading this week. I didn't want to cut it so short, but I really don't have anything else that I can pull from this reading. So I'm just going to cut it off here. Subscribe to this channel. I would really appreciate it. Leave a comment if this reading resonated for you. Like this video, especially because the reading was free. Hopefully this resonated for you. Go check out the collective reading. Follow me on my other social media, and I'll see you again. Goodbye, Pisces.